Greetings and welcome to the Halloween edition of the Sliders Review. And I'm here today to talk to you about Marlon Wayans just dropped a bomb of a news saying that they're gonna make Scary Movie 6. So, in case you don't know, Scary Movie was a spoof of the Scream franchise. Well, early on in the first movie. In fact, Scream was originally called Scary Movie. And so after Scream came out and it was like a huge success, the Wayans brothers, Kevin Ivan Wayans, decided to make a spoof called Scary Movie that would parody Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. And it was an awesome, funny, hilarious movie where two of his brothers worked on, and we got introduced to that of Anna Faris and also Regina Hall. Two of the funniest women you will ever meet. And so the movie was a huge success, just like Scream and everything, right? But then the second movie came out and it confused the crap out of people because they assumed since the first one was so heavily inspired by I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream, that so was the second one, but it wasn't. Instead, it was a ghost movie. And it was capitalizing off some movie that came out around that time. And the second one, while good, didn't do as good as the first. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the second one. I mean, I like it, but I'm still mad that, it's not as good as the first. Plus, they never explain how some of the characters came back alive. They're in the trailer, they say, it's the sequel, that's why they're alive. But that line got cut from the movie and the DVD release. Then all of a sudden, the company that created those movies stole the rights from the Wayans brothers and they started making their own. And that's when the disaster came. We got scary movie after scary movie after scary movie, and it was atrocious. None of the sequels were ever as funny as like the first two, but especially the first. And then that started the long line of copycat movies. There were other sequels, epic movie, date movie, superhero movie. And they were just as terrible as the sequels to Scary Movie. At some point in time, even the two lead actresses left the franchise and stuff. And so now the question is, what is this movie gonna be about? Well, the fact that Marlon Wayans is in the picture with the ghost face figure from Scary Movie, maybe they're gonna go back to their roots and go back to this whole Scream thing. I mean, there's been so many Scream sequels and everything now, and that's the one that really kicked everything off. But the question is, are the two leads gonna come back? I hope they do. I mean, it's not like they're doing nothing else. No shade, but it's just the truth. And, instead of calling it Scary Movie 6, they should just really call it something else, because I don't want those sequels to tarnish this name and be connected to those other movies, I really wish they would just call this Scary Movie 3 and just pretend like the other ones just don't exist. And so it does make you wonder what exactly they're going to spoof this time. There's been so many new horror movies ever since, the 2000s when Scary Movie came out. It literally came out in the year 2000. And of course, the Wayans brothers are going to come back because they said they're all reuniting. So the three main ones are reuniting. I can probably see them doing something with the Conjuring franchise, Paranormal Activity. All the Scream sequels, something like that. I think the Wayans did come out with another type of spoof movie that was supposed to make fun of some type of paranormal movies. I forgot what that was called. That wasn't that spooky. All right, well, I shall talk to y'all later. Bye.